No more, it is Joinen, and you may not know this about me, but I am a married man. Legally, I'm a married man. I haven't had my wedding yet, it is coming up, but that doesn't stop me from laying on the Rizz. There's always a chance to get better at the Rizz. I want to be a good husband, and so naturally, I turn to YouTube. And I have found this channel, Soul Sync by Dovey. I don't know what that means. I don't know how I found it. It doesn't have that many subscribers or anything, but it's got some top dating tips, some Rizz tips. This one, look, it says I've watched the whole thing. I haven't. I clicked onto that one because it's called Weird Things Girls Secretly Find Attractive in Guys. So I'm gonna try some of them today. I'm gonna test these out on my wife. But first, I'm gonna look at some of the other things. I wanna get a little bit of a lay of the land. I wanna understand what Soul Sync is all about. Let's see. Things girls do that make guys obsessed unintentionally. I guess I can confirm / deny whether these are legit tips being a guy. Let's see if any of these things are things that girls do that make me obsessed.
Hey, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Soul Sync. It's Dovey here, and today we're diving into something exciting. Things girls do that make guys completely obsessed.
Really exciting.
And no, I'm not talking about the usual love yourself, have a life advice. We're talking about real things you can do that make a guy think about you 24/7, crave your attention, and feel totally hooked. So, let's get into 8 unexpected things that make guys obsessed with you. 1.
All right.
The way you fix yourself in front of him.
What? The way you fix yourself? You better fix yourself.
Ever noticed how guys stare when you adjust your hair, fix your lipstick, or stretch your arms casually? There's something about these natural, unintentional moments that make them completely zoned in on you.
You know, there's something weird about like an AI robot voice telling me that there's just something about just being a human. Those regular human things that you do. You know, when you stretch or you fix your lipstick or something. You know those things that humans do? Humans love that. Okay, robot, sure.
It's not about being overly perfect. It's those small feminine movements that catch their attention.
The small feminine movements?
Next time, when you're fixing your hair or tucking it behind your ear, do it a little slower. Trust me, he'll notice.
Real slow.
2.
Like this. You gotta go. And then you gotta giggle in slow-mo. These tips are gonna work. I'm telling you, these tips are gonna work. You just wait. You just wait. When I get onto the top tips that girls want guys to do, they're gonna work. Joinen, I'm uncomfortable. Maybe they just don't work because I'm a guy. That's why. Because it's things that girls do, not things that guys do. So when I do it, I mean, I can't really pull it off. Joinen, never do that again. Okay, chat didn't like that one.
Fully mimicking his habits. This is an instant psychological trick that makes a guy feel closer to you without even realizing why. If he laughs a certain way, drinks his coffee in a specific style,
copy him,
or uses certain words often, copy him subtly.
He goes, ha 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 ha, and you go, ah, ha, 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 ha. He'll love that. That's what I'm always saying. Copy people the way they laugh. They love it when you do that. It always works. Steal his face. Become him. Are we learning how to AI love? Yeah, we're getting taught by an AI how to appeal to humans. It's learning. Because I mean, if you think about it, that's how AI does it. They're just learning through copying, and they're like, hey, it's worked for me. People love talking to me, and all I did was just figure out how to copy human speech. Steal his skin.
Copy him subtly. Not in a way that seems forced, but in a way that makes him feel like, whoa, we're so in sync.
All right. Yep.
It creates a subconscious connection and makes him see you as his person.
As his person.
3. The accidental soft touches.
Oh, okay.
Guys love physical touch, but the key is making it feel unintentional.
Okay.
When you're laughing, lightly touch his arm for just a second. If you're walking together, let your fingers graze his for a moment. While talking, fix a tiny piece of lint on his shirt or tap his shoulder lightly.
Sorry, you had a piece of
These
lint.
small touches ignite something deep
Monkey,
in a
eat
guy's
the bugs.
mind.
Eat the bugs in his hair. Guys love it when you eat the bugs out of their hair. Get in there. Get in there. Pick them out. Guys go crazy for that. Hey, look, I'm telling you, as a guy, when the girls pick the bugs out of your hair, isn't this like flirting? Well, that's just it. I guess that's what we're doing. We're learning to flirt. We're learning and we're flirting. Return to monkey. Nah, not the girl being a monkey with the lint. Eat the lint. Eat the lint. Eat the lint. Guys find it hilarious when you eat the lint off their shoulder. Pick it. Eat it. Honestly, quirky move. Quirky move. It'll stand out. He'll remember you if you eat the lint off his shoulder. Eat the bug. Eat the bug. You can eat bugs out of girls' hair too. Oh, they like that? It goes the other way around? Good to know. I'll keep that one in my back pocket.
Law 4. The look and look away, eye contact. We all know eye contact is powerful, but do you know how to use it to make him obsessed? Instead of just staring at him, do the look, hold, look away technique.
Do the look.
Look at him for a couple of seconds longer than usual.
Do the look. Hold. 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 Look away. Joinen, please stop. I'm just practicing. I know these aren't the real ones, but I'm just making sure I'm getting up to speed. You look at him, then look away at another guy. Oh. A bombastic side eye. That's the tip. The bombastic side eye.
Next time you glance back, add a small, knowing smirk. This will make him overthink what's going on in your head. And when a guy starts overanalyzing you...
Okay, all right. Look. Hold. Hold. Look away. Then, again. Smirk. Hold. What's going on? What's going through her mind? Woo! That's a good one. Joinen is so cute right now. It's working.
You already have him hooked.
Got him.
5. Whispering when you talk.
Hey.
This is one of the most underrated tricks ever.
Underrated.
If you want to make a guy lean in, focus only on you, and feel pulled into your presence,
make sure he
lower
can't
your
hear
voice just a little. You don't have to talk in a full-on whisper, but when you say something interesting,
make sure he can't hear
your tone and let him come closer to hear you.
Hold it!
The closer he gets, the more he...
Huh? What? Huh? You speak a little louder. I can't hear you.
Speak really quietly. Speak really softly.
Hey. After all your other steps that worked, now's your chance. Now you get to say something. Make sure he doesn't hear you. Does this work on girls? You're a lesbian? Well, I guess you gotta try. I'm trying them. I'm definitely not the target market here. Just giving them a go. Testing them out anyway. I'm trying to think about it the other way around. If I can't hear a girl, does that make me obsessed? It's not something that I've taken note of.
He feels this intimate pull toward you.
Oh, he's gonna get close to you to hear. Yeah.
6. The unexpected compliment that feels personal. Forget the basic, you look good compliment.
Yep.
If you want a guy to remember your words forever, compliment something he doesn't hear every day. You have such a nice voice, I could listen to you talk forever.
I love the really long toenail on your third toe. And the way that it's this much longer than the rest. Love that. I bet you people don't tell you that. I bet you have not heard that one before. But I noticed it because I noticed these things about you. Are you obsessed? Are you obsessed yet? Hold. Look away.
Hey, I love your really long toenail on that one toe. Hey, come here so that you can hear me. I love that really long toenail.
Do I have to be a woman to try these? Hey, I'm not a woman, and I'm trying them, and honestly, I don't think I've ever been this attractive in a YouTube video before, so I think it works. Joinen, next time I see my girlfriend, I'm gonna eat the lint off her shit. Oh yeah, girls, everybody loves the lint thing. Eat the bugs, eat the bugs, eat the bugs.
I love the way your mind works. It's so different from most people. You always make me feel safe.
You're so not like other girls.
It's kinda addictive. These hit differently.
Hold on. Run that one back. Run that one back. I need to see that one again. You always make me feel safe. It's kinda addictive. I'm so addictive.
Hey, I'm so addictive
to the way you make me feel so safe. It's addicting. I'm so addicted to your safe feel. You're so safe, baby.
Good stuff. Real good stuff. Look, I don't know if I'm old and jaded. That's a cringe line. Look, I don't care. I don't care what you say to your significant other. I mean, I care a little bit. Like, don't, be nice. But, like, that feels cringe.
Kinda addictive.
It's
These hit
kinda
differently
addictive.
because they feel personal and rare. And when a compliment feels rare, he'll keep thinking about it.
Yeah.
7.
I think for most guys, compliments are rare, like full stop. You give him a compliment, he will not stop thinking about it, no matter what it is. You could be as generic as you want, honestly. I'm just being real here. If you just say, oh, hey, I like your shirt. That shirt's never going away. He's gonna have that shirt forever, try to wear it every single day of his life. Like, that's just how it works. You don't need to get that creative, trust me. Give him a nickname that no one else uses. Bozo! Call him Bozo. He'll love it. Nobody else calls him Bozo, but you do.
Giving him a nickname that no one else uses.
Bozo.
If you call him by a name that's just for the two of you,
Bozo.
it creates a sense of belonging. If his name is Alex, call him A in a playful way. If he's always joking, call him Troublemaker.
Oh, that's
if
a
he
cute
works
one.
out, call him
Troublemaker.
Muscles. Every time you use this
Hey,
name,
Muscles.
it triggers a bond.
Hey, you know I'm trying to work on I'm trying to work on myself. I'm trying to better myself. Okay, Muscles. All right. Hey, Muscles. You're back from the gym, Muscles? Stop. I'm really trying. All right, Muscles. Would you gotta go get a protein shake, Muscles? Honestly, Bozo feels nicer. All right. No, you know what? I think we've had a good warm up. I want to know the other way around. What do I need to do to win over my wife? What do I got to do? Do I do this one? Weird things girls secretly find attractive. Is there other ones? Do's and don'ts of first date conversations. How to live rent free in his head. Yeah, whatever. I'll do this one. Things girls find attractive in guys. And here's how this is going to work. She doesn't want to be in the video, but she's just out there. So I'm going to like get a tip. I'm going to get a tip from this video and I'm going to try to brainstorm like how to put it into action, I guess, with you guys. Then I'm going to run out there and I'm just going to try it. I'm going to gauge the response and then I'm going to come back and report back and tell you guys how it went. And then we'll try the next tip.
Hey, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Soul Sync. It's Dovey here, and today we're diving into something fun, unexpected, and a little bit weird. The things girls secretly find attractive in guys that most guys don't even realize.
I'm getting the impression it's abs. Most guys don't even realize that girls secretly find abs attractive.
Now, I'm not talking about the usual confidence, nice smile, or good looks.
They don't work.
Nope. These are those small, everyday things.
In fact, don't be confident, frown, and be bad looking.
Girls low-key swoon without even knowing why. So, let's get into it.
I'm looking for a low-key swoon? All right, well, I'll see. I don't know what the chances are of me getting a low-key swoon, but we never know. Maybe I haven't just... I just haven't tried the tips. 8 weird things
girls find attractive in guys. 1. Veins on his arms or hands.
Veins?
Let's start with an obvious one. Veins.
Obvious? You just said no obvious ones.
For some reason, a lot of girls love seeing veins pop on a guy's forearms or hands. There's just...
Or forehead. The best is forehead. Everybody knows best is forehead. Get that forehead vein going. Okay.
Something about it that gives off this strong masculine energy. Like he's naturally fit, even if he doesn't spend hours in the gym.
Okay.
And when a guy flexes his hands, runs his fingers through his hair, or grips something tightly, yeah, it's kind of hot.
Okay,
it's a subtle sign of strength, and girls can't help but notice it.
All right.
It's like nature's way of saying, this guy is built to protect.
All right, yeah.
When he's super focused on something.
Yeah. Spoilers. All right, to get my veins going, I guess you know, you gotta like grip, because I guess they start coming out when you've been gripping things. So I gotta grip things a lot, get the veins going. No to the veins. I can't not try the first one. Here we go. Are we good? Hold on. Wait. I feel like I saw one for a second. Get my veins. Get the veins going. Get the veins. Can we see them? Is it veins? What do I do? How do I get... Wait. Is that a bit? I feel like that... I love a man with organs and blood flow. You know when you're like getting blood taken, they tell you to like, wait, I think it's actually working. I think it's working. I think I can start to, when you're trying to take blood, they tell you to like grip things. That's a vein. I guess I'm just going to go out there and just grip something and wait for a response. And then I'll come back and tell you guys how it went. All right. Okay. All right. So first one, it actually kind of worked. Well, as in my veins were showing. That part worked. So I went out there and gripped something and she laughed at me and then said, "What am I looking at?" And then I went like this and she went, "That," and like pointed to my veins and I said, "Yeah." And she said, "It looks gross." And then I said, "Oh, okay." And then as I was walking away, she said, it looks like you're ready for a blood test. So I'm going to say first tip didn't work. So I guess we can try the next one.
When he's super focused on something. You know that face a guy makes when he's deep in concentration. Whether he's working on something, driving, or even just thinking really hard, that serious, slightly furrowed brow look, it's way more attractive than guys realize.
Okay.
It makes him seem capable, intelligent, and in his element. Like he's got a purpose. And if he's using his hands while working, even better.
All right.
It's almost like a peek into his mind. And girls love seeing that effortless focus.
How are we going to do this one? I need to be like using my hands and like focusing on something. You guys got any ideas? No, but to be honest, it looks so hot. So we got confirmation in the chat. Love a guy that can focus on your phone. Okay. I'll just go out there and just focus on my phone and get that kind of furrowed. And then I guess that's it. I'll go focus on my phone like I'm really doing something. And then just ask her if she thought I looked more attractive than usual. Use a calculator. Yeah, I'll get the calculator app on my phone like I'm really working something out. Here we go. I'll crunch some numbers. This is gonna work. This is definitely gonna work. All right, I'm gonna run out there. I'm gonna try it, and then I'm gonna come back and tell you guys how it went. All right. I gotta say, I don't think number 2 is a success either. I leant over on the table and I was doing some crunching, some number crunching like this. She was just looking at me for a little bit and said, waiting. And then she said, "Why do you look constipated?" And then I asked, wait, so I didn't look more attractive than usual? And then she said, "No, you look like you're in pain." So that one didn't work either. These have been a bust. So far. One of these has got to work.
His mornly.
He's what?
Okay, this one is kind of unexpected.
Can you run that? You want to run that by me again?
Focus. His morly.
He's what? I can read the text, but that is not what you said.
His morly.
He's morly. He's morly. He's morly. He's morly. All right.
Okay, this one is kind of unexpected, but a guy's voice in the morning, deeper, raspier, and a little groggy.
Okay.
It's weirdly attractive.
Okay.
There's something raw and unfiltered about it. It's natural, real, and unpolished, which makes it sound more intimate. If a guy calls or sends a voice note first thing in the morning, that deeper tone automatically makes a girl feel special, like she's getting a side of him that no one else does.
This one's going to be hard.
Seeing his
this one's going to be hard considering it's 2:20 p.m. in the middle of the day. I guess I can simulate it a little bit. Maybe if I give a yawn, like I just had a little nap, I go out there and go, it's gone. I guess I can try that as a female. Yes. All right. Look, we're getting confirmation about the morning voice thing. Sick voice. Oh, I'm sick at the moment. So I think this is all in my favor. I think this is gonna work. All right, I'll go test, and then report back. Walk in, yawning, and stretching. Yeah, we'll do. The problem is that you force it too much. I mean, I'm just, there's no other way for me to try it. I gotta go try it. Okay, so I yawned, and it said, "Hey, how are you going?" And she said, well, first of all, she she laughed, like not in like an endearing, like not like in a, oh, you're so cute, like hee. It was more like a, what are you doing kind of laugh. And then she said, you sound like one of your characters in like a Gacha Life video. And then like she said like you're doing like a werewolf or something. And I said, so that's good. That's hot. And she said no. And then she asked what I was trying to do. And I said I was trying to do like a morning voice. And she said, oh, no. And then I said, but does it usually work like morning voice? And she said, no. It's okay, so that didn't work. That one didn't work either. Number 4.
4. Seeing his hands on the steering wheel.
Oh.
This one is hard to explain, but there's something about watching a guy drive, especially when he's relaxed. One hand on the wheel, maybe adjusting the gear shift. It just oozes confidence in the simplest way. It's not about being flashy or driving an expensive car. It's about control, focus, and effortless movement. If his forearms are flexed while driving, yeah, that just adds to the appeal. And let's be real. If he's reversing and puts his hand on the back of the seat, game over.
Game over.
Slightly messy.
It's over. Shut it down. This one's gonna be hard. This one is gonna be hard. Especially for the one person in chat that keeps telling me not to force it. Because no matter how I do this one, it is gonna be forced. What if I just like, because there's like a seat next to her. What if I sit on the seat next to her and then do the, like if I kind of like put my hand out like this and then go like that and then flex my forearms. A round plate. Do you want me to grab a plate? Or do I just, is it better to do the plate? No, okay, everyone's saying that would work. All right. Okay, cool. I'll give this one a go and report back. Okay. Gang. We got good news. I can't believe it. But we got one. We actually got one. It didn't work per se, but after she got over laughing at me miming, then she said, oh, yeah, well, when we're actually driving and you do a reverse park, I do find that impressive because she said she can't do the reverse park, but I can, and when I do, that's impressive. So I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna take that as a win. I think we actually got one there. So I think I'm just gonna call it there. I think I'm gonna stop. I think I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. I'm not gonna try anymore because that's all you need to know. All you need to know in order to impress women is learn how to reverse park. There you go. That's the real tip, AI. Thanks. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.